Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss all things beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you love my style, why don't you subscribe and stay a while? In today's video, we are doing my November perfume tray. Yes, so I'm just sticking to the perfumes. You guys, if you looked at my playlist, I just did a top 10 of my fall for Pink, Victoria's Secret, all my other body mints and Bath and Body Works. Those are the things that I'm going to be playing with for the fall and winter time. So it's no point in me pulling certain ones to put on the tray. So check out that playlist of those items because those are the things that I plan on layering with these items. But last month I did a whole month of testing, so I did things a little different. But this month we're getting back to the basics. Yes, I have things on here that I'm still testing, but I always did that on my perfume trays. So if you want to see what items I have on my November tray, then just stay tuned. All right, so we have a mixture as per usual of the Middle Eastern, of the celebrity, of the more higher end fragrances, and then some of my dupe houses. So we're just gonna pull and go. The first one I pulled to put on my tray for this month was Ajwad by Lattafa. This one is your fruity, rosy type vanilla scent. It has fruity notes in the top. It has that rose. It has jasmine in the mid. And then it also has vanilla, musk, amber, and cedar. This is the one that's supposed to put you in the mind of Mancera's Rose Vanilla perfume. So if you love that scent or are curious about that scent, this is supposed to be like inspired by that fragrance from Mancera. Rose's Vanilla is what this one is supposed to be duping. That's the Ajwad by Lattafa. It's on the tray for this month. And the next one I have here is from Paris Corner, and it is Nude. So Nude has pineapple, saffron in the top. It has balsam and fir and jasmine in the mid. And it has oud, amber, and cedar. So this is your pineapple tropical for this time of year, fall, winter time. It has, like I said, the tropical scent. It has that smooth saffron, spiciness from the saffron in it, and it has the woodiness. This is definitely a unisex fragrance, but it is, if you love pineapple, you would love this. Although it's unisex, like I said, it's not, don't think of pineapple, summer pineapple. Think of a pineapple with some woodiness about it, some amberness about it. That's what this is. So very appropriate for this time of year. So that's Nude. And the next one I have here is from Lattafa. This is Hayati Gold Elixir. This one has bergamot, grapefruit, and cassis in the top. Leather, peach, saffron in the mid, and vanilla, amber, musk, and vetiver. So this is definitely your citrusy, leathery, like I said, saffron. It has some slight vanilla and amber in it, but this is a like I said, it has leather in it. But this is a leather that I do like. I don't like all leathers, and I do like this one. So that is Hayati Gold Elixir. Now, this other one, you guys, I did not know that I already had a Scandal dupe until I purchased this a while back. And then I got that Maison Alhambra that was on my last tray that was candied. But that one was missing one of the notes, which was licorice. And I was telling you guys how you really have to have a real trained nose to pick up that licorice was not in that scent. But mauve, amber, is a 1-for-1 with the notes. So this one is from Myrrh Perfumes, and this is the ambery. It has top notes of blood orange and mandarin orange, mid notes of honey, gardenia, orange blossom, and peach. And this one has base of patchouli, caramel, licorice, and beeswax. So the exact same notes from the Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal perfume is what this one has. So we're going to see how this one compared to the one I wore last month. But this is definitely giving you the, I smell the blood orange, I smell the honey in this. So and I'm sure the dry down going to have the patchouli in it. So we're going to see what I think of this one in comparison. I can tell you right now, I love this bottle. Love this bottle. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, sleek bottle. But that is Myrrh Ombre that is on the tray for this month. Another one that has made its comeback on the tray is from Swiss Arabian. This is Rose 01. This is your Delina dupe that has the bergamot, lychee, pink pepper in the top. It has the Bulgarian rose, peony, and nutmeg in the mid. And it has musk, vanilla, and cashmere wood in the base. This smells so good. This is the rose, the Delina line, Delina exclusive. That's the rose that I like. It's got character to it. I told you I don't love all roses. It has to have something about it. But this is a good one. And this smells sweeter than it was from when I had it in the spring. So it done sat some and it's gotten even a little sweeter. So we're going to see how this one wears this month. But that's Rose 01. The next one I have on here was one of the things I got from Scholar. This is Cherry Baby. This is a travel size and it has black cherry, rose, cognac. Let me pull this out so you can see the travel, what it looks like. But this is from Scholar. It's their Cherry Baby. I wanted to see what this one smelled like. So it says black cherry, rose, and cognac. And this is a rollerball travel. So we're going to see what I think about this one. But that is on the tray for this month. And then the next one. This is the Initio's Atomic Rose dupe that Lattafa did. It's part of their Body Oud Oud line, but this one is the Amethyst. That's in the dark purple bottle. But this has pink pepper, bergamot in the top, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine in the mid, and argan wood, which is oud, amber, and vanilla in the base. So this one also smells a little sweeter than when I had it on my tray before. So I'm super excited to see what I think about this one. And it's smelling really, really, really rich smelling. So I'm going to enjoy this, I believe. But this is the Body Oud Oud Amethyst from Lattafa. It's on the tray. And then the next one is the regular Camera from Lattafa. I didn't have this one last year. I picked this up a few months ago and had it macerating and maturing. And I wanted to try this one because I got the Camera. And my sister put me on to this one. She was blending this, or still maybe blending this, with the body spray from Bath and Body Works, the Platinum. She told me about that combination. I said I have to try it. So I ended up ordering the Camera, and then I let it sit, and then it was part of my maceration update, one of those videos that I posted recently. So if you want to check that out, check it out. But Camera, the regular one, has cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot in the top, dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonio in the mid. And then it has vanilla, tonka bean, amber wood, myrrh, benzoin, and akagala wood in the base. And this is perfect for this time of year. It's got the sweetness, it's got the spices from the cinnamon and the nutmeg. And I love mahonial, I believe, because it's in another fragrance that I love. And I love it in this too. So this is Camera that is on the tray. Another one that's on the tray is my C Passion from Giorgio Armani. This is in my project Use It Up, Use It Down. I want to play with it more. I need to give you guys an update on how that's going. And like I said, switch some of the items out so I can have more of a fall appropriate project Use It Up. But this one has pear, blackcurrant, pink pepper, and grapefruit in the top. Pineapple, rose, jasmine, heliotrope in the mid. And it has vanilla, cedar, patchouli, and amberwood in the base. I love this scent. I was babying it for the longest time because it was a special memory attached to it. And I said, girl, you need to go ahead and use this up. So that's why that is on my project Using Up, Use It Down. Made a little progress with it, but I would like to get some more progress out of it. So that is the C Passion from Giorgio Armani. The next one I have here is also in that project Use It Up, Use It Down. This is Pure Honey from the Kim Kardashian line. And this one has freesia, mandarin, blossom, and red rose in the top. Has beeswax, honey, honeysuckle, and orchid in the mid. And coconut, vanilla, and musk in the dry down. If you love a honey scent, you're going to love this. But this is on the tray this month. Another one that's newer to my collection that I have not had on my tray yet is from Juicy Couture. This is Glistening Amber. When I got it, it was still hot out, and I said this will be very good for the fall winter time. So I pulled it out. This is a very ambery scent, hence the name. It has raspberry, frangipani, lychee in the top, incense, vanilla, orris in the mid, and amber, cashmere, and musk in the base. So I am super excited to see what this frangipani and all that is doing in here along with the amber. Because when I smell it off the top, it smells gorgeous. But I want to see how it's going to wear because I have not worn this one yet. So this one is new to me. But this is Juicy Couture Glistening Amber. Another one that's on the list that I was on the fence with last year. And I had debated whether I was going to get rid of it or not. But I decided to hold it on. I said maybe it needs to sit a little longer. So we're going to give it a go again since we're back around this time of year. But this is Sweet on the Outside from Finery. This is supposed to be your Billie Eilish dupe that Finery did. But this one has notes of Madagascar vanilla, cocoa wood, smoked vetiver. So we're going to see. It smells good off the top, but I want to see how it wears. But that is Finery Sweet on the Outside. It's on the tray this month. And the next one that is on the tray is a celebrity fragrance. This is Shakira's Dance Midnight. And this one is an EDT that is new to me. I wanted to give it a go. This one has bergamot, pear, blackcurrant, pink pepper in the top. Then it has tuberose, lily of the valley, jasmine sambac, and licorice. And then the base of cocoa, benzoin, vanilla, and tonka. So this is another one that we're going to give it a go and see what I think about it. But that is Shakira's Dance Midnight. I decided to put another one of my cupcakes back on the tray this time around from House of Sillage. And this is Passion de l'Amour. So this one is on the tray again this month. And this one has saffron and raspberries that's in the top. Caramel, amarice oil, and base notes of oud, liatrice absolute. This is a beautiful scent. So I'm looking forward to playing more with it on the tray. So now we're getting into some of the dupe houses. So I pulled 3 from Juliana's Perfume. So let me go over those with you real quick. So the first one that I pulled was Amore Santal. So Amore Santal is supposed to be inspired by Santal Complete that has top notes of caramel, coconut, and bergamot, heart notes of sandalwood, tonka bean, vanilla, and orris, and base notes of woody notes, musk, and sweet notes. This smells beautiful. It smells very appropriate for this time of year. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. And the next one I have is the Fuchsia Affair Sweet Symphony. This one is supposed to be duping Oriana, but they did it with a twist. They did added notes of caramel, blood orange, lavender, and rose. So this is Oriana, but with a twist. They did their own twist on it. So top notes of mandarin orange, blood orange, bergamot twice, grapefruit, lavender flowers. Then heart notes of orange blossom, rose, raspberry, and black currant. And then base note of marshmallow, caramel, whipped cream, and ambery and musk. I can tell you right now, this smells gorgeous off the top. So I'm looking forward, and the juice on here has gotten darker too. So I am looking forward to trying that. And the next one is White Wedding Vanilla Edition. So this is another one that is original creation from Juliana's Perfume. So they did their own twist with this one. But it's the original question because they took Blanche Bet and they added it Tunisian vanilla to it and enhanced the vanilla in the base. So this one has milk and bread in the top. It has Tahitian vanilla, tuberose mahonial, jasmine, and incense in the mid, and base note of vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and cocoa. And this is another one that smells gorgeous. So looking forward to seeing their spin on this one and what I think about it. And the last dupe house that I have in here, I put several of these, so I'm going to run through them as quickly as I can. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 of these on the tray. So these are all from the Duo brand. So the ones that I put on the tray this month is Her Affair. So Her Affair is the one that is inspired by Ralph Lauren for her, the romance. And this has ginger, chamomile oil, Sicilian lemon, freesia, rose, lily, carnation, white violet, lotus patchouli, oak moss, sandalwood, and white musk accord. So that is what Her Affair is. It's the romance for her inspiration. The next one I have here is Frothy Pistachio Goodness. This is the one that is the Pistachio Latte by Theodore Colatinis. This one has fresh pistachio, pistachio nuts, and milk. So, looking forward to trying this one. The Frothy Pistachio Goodness. The next one I have on here is that Fantasmic Glaze. So Fantasmic Glaze is the one that is inspired by Glaze Ecstasy from Simone Andreoli. And this one has vanilla cream, apricot, raspberries, and caramel. So that is Fantasmic Glaze. The next one is Accidental Vanilla Cream of Berries. Now this one is Accident à la Vanille Creme de la Berry by Juicet Perfumes. And this is cheesecake, strawberry, vanilla twice, whipped cream, sandalwood, vanilla again, and Styrex. So that is the Accidental Vanille Cream of Berries. Next one is Sugar Violet and Sandalwood. So this one is the Chorizo 59 by Sol de Janeiro dupe. And this one has plum, sugar violet, vanilla orchid, whipped amber, sandalwood, and vetiver. So this is sugar violet and sandalwood in 59 in perfume form. All right, and the next one is Era 430 Garden Tales. So this one is the La Belle Paradise Gardens by Jean-Paul Gaultier dupe that has blue lotus, iris, and vanilla. So they got it in the system as Era 430 Garden Tales. And then the next one is Apricot Mallow. I'll be Cocoa Mallow by Perfume. And this has apricot, fruit bouquet, iris, vanilla, cashmere, and white musk. So this is Apricot Mallow. And last but not least is Floral Explosion of Orchid. Now this is the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by Victor and Rolf dupe, and it has Vine Peach Accord, Ruby Orchid Accord, and Bourbon Vanilla Infusion. So that is Floral Explosion of Orchid. So this is what my tray will be looking like. I am looking forward to playing with these items. They are some bangers I know on here, so I'm just looking forward to getting through them and enjoying the wear test of them, because some of them I have not put on my skin yet. I've only smelled them. Oh, and they smell wonderful. So we're going to see how they do on my skin. So I'll keep you posted in my recap and review of my November tray at the end of the month. So be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a big thumbs up. And comment down below. What do you have on your tray from November, or that you're curious about putting on your tray once you saw my tray? Like, oh, I need to grab that and put it back in my, and start wearing it. Let me know down below. Other than that, stay tuned to my next video. See you soon. Bye.